working with? Let's see. We coming to you live. We are live, 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 live. See how y'all doing today. You know, we'll see what we talking about. Let me see. Let me get something going. And I'm going to put this thing real quick. It's going to be a real simple one. April 5th is when they proposing this protest. So you down with it or you not? Let me go ahead and get the. See how everybody's doing tonight. With some greenery in the sun. We're going to see what we got real quick. Somebody has already hit this thing. See who comes through. Got some people coming in. So what we working with? Just thought, okay, hope y'all doing good at it. I'm up here getting this thing down here. So we're gonna see what's up. Hope everybody having a good day. Um, the last Sunday in March. Depends on where you are in the world. Sunday morning, afternoon. Hello, how you doing? How you doing? Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, could be Monday morning. In the UK, it is Mother's Day. So shout out to the mothers in the UK. New Year's, that's also s- daylight savings time, depending on where you are. What's happening? What's up, MG? Tell me what's up. Glad to have folks coming through. And please hit them likes up, hit them polls up. Let me know what's up. A question I give asked is, do I think it's going to be a lot of people protesting? I think there's going to be a good amount. Um, I don't know. It's not going to do nothing. The only time you're going to affect anything political is if you hit them with the pockets. You're not going to do it by just walking them down the street. You got to hit them pockets. That's the only way you bring about change. So, but we'll know in totality, though. I do think you have to hit those pockets up, though. So, anyway, yeah. Welcome aboard, Fresh on Topics. Because if you got anything you want to talk about, feel free. And I'll be here for like an hour. It depends on if I get it good enough, I'll be here for an hour. If not, I'll make it a half hour. We'll see. But I want to come out here and put in an appearance and see if anybody want to do some talking. So feel free. Don't be shy. Let me know what's up. Tell me where you're coming from, what you got on store. I shall see what we're working with. I understand today. And if you know it's a protest all about Trump and everything, we're gonna see what's happening. GJW, where you coming from today? What's the story? I know people slowly be coming in here because the things are just going out, so putting them out as much as I can. So, hmm I see people in here. Just a matter of fact, it take a little time for it to kind of triculate. So we gonna see what we working with. Well, I don't know what to tell you. That's a personal choice. Hello, how you doing, Sophie? How you doing? Where you coming from tonight? But that's not what your name said. Okay. Shout out. Let's see. Oh, I got a lot of people in here. Just waiting for folks to kind of triculate and, tell me where they're coming from and what's up. Do some talking. Let's do some conversating. Well, I don't know who that means. I mean, thank you very much. I've had this hat for a few years. Sometimes I shoot videos with it. Where you coming from today? I think the hat works in the light. Hmm. See what I got. Next subscriber, guys, subscribe. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. I always welcome it when people want like what they see and they want to subscribe. me. It's always appreciated. Where are you coming from, by the way? What's your story? It's quite. It's something about Sunday do be hitting around this time, though. I noticed that, though. I'm glad to get good traction. And I'm also, if the more people come through, we can do more, you know, streams. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I don't, compliments. I appreciate it. I'm just glad to have you on board. Where you coming from this evening? What's your story? Well, I will do them if so first of all, with the videos, if I see the videos with the amount of people, when you see my videos clicking and liking, commenting on said topics, giving me said topics, and of course membership and everything. So people do those things that will inspire more because it takes work, it takes a little time, and then I can arrange it. But I don't want to come here and be dead fish, where people are not coming on and or kind of left hanging. So I just want to make sure that we have you know put everything in perspective. So if that's the case, then we can do it. Just don't want to be left high and dry because it does take a little time and of course getting everything. Why am I hating on what? On AR? What's AR? I don't know what. Sometimes people come on and troll and they mess up a good thing. And we're having a good conversation, and there's always somebody that wants to come along and just say stuff that doesn't pertain to nothing. I do have a poll question, which April 5th is known as some people are going to protest. And I just asked a simple yes or no, are you down with it or not? Not the other stuff. I got somebody, you know, I don't hate on him. He's third wheel. What have I said about him? Okay, well, glad you stopped by, Sophia. Thank you. Have a good night. Thank you for coming through. I ain't hating on him. He's okay. See, when you say stupid stuff, I gotta have you gone. There's nothing I can do. I'm not the biggest fan of his because they tried to make him into something he's not. He's third wheel. And he actually looks pretty good without LeBron, if you must know. But he does, I will say this. He's Memphis's kryptonite. I'm surprised Dallas didn't try to snatch him though. But there must something missing from his game though. But he's good though. I mean, he plays real gutsy. But I don't really think about Austin Reeves though. You know, he's a nice second tier player. The protest is pertaining to Trump, and there are people that want people to participate in march across the states. It's a peaceful protest. So that's what's up. Where are you coming from, by the way? Mm, okay. It's getting quiet again. So we're going to just kind of, you know, I want to make sure that we keep conversation going. Because if it doesn't go to effect, I will cut this by half. If you're from the States, it's sadness. It's even worse to be from the States and have to tolerate that nonsense. It's embarrassing, but it's what some people want. It's what laughing stocks are made of, and it's what, you know, it's just it's beyond embarrassing. Mm. Mule with the smirk. I don't get it. We're talking about April 5th, the protest that's planned next week. People don't like the Trump's what his agendas are, so that's what's up. I'm awake. I'm waiting for conversation. If I don't hear nothing, I'm getting that people aren't saying anything. See, this is where we run into a problem because you don't talk and you just got a lot of smart mouth. So if you got something to say it. If you ain't got nothing to say, you can bounce. I'm trying to have conversation. I don't need no trolling. Hey Max, I heard today that 5 or 6 the finals and repeats for finals. Oh, well, yeah, Dirk and Durant. And he got exposed bad. And Duncan, and he got exposed bad. So much for all that all around play. He ain't got what it take to match that. No, no. He got embarrassed against Dirk. He never gonna lay that one down. The Durant thing, Durant just seized on him. I hit the wrong thing because I was so busy. See, I hit the wrong thing. Anyway, I was trying to delete what you saying because Dakota Miller was actually saying something of importance and integrity, and I hit the wrong person. So you pop off again, I'm gonna take you off of here, okay? I was trying to keep the Dakota Miller because Dakota Miller had actually made a coherent statement, which I appreciated. I'm not here for no trolling. So if you got something to say, you got to roll. Tom Brady got the rings right now. Tom Brady got the push. So it's got to be Tom Brady. Even though I do think Mahomes is I think Mahomes can surpass him. I think if Mahomes wins 2 more rings, I'll take Mahomes over. Mahomes is in the top 3 argument. Brady, Mahomes, and Joe Montana. And I'm gonna say it like that. And I ain't gonna stutter. But if Mahomes had a three-peated, he would have been over. Still got a chance though. Still could win 2 or 3 more rings. Got 3-2 already, so that's got nothing to do with nothing. That's not the question. You said Brady or Mahomes. Anyway, Dakota Miller, I was trying to get that thing back. Yeah, because you said something stupid to mess me up. Like I do all these trolls. Yeah, because you said something stupid and I don't like it. I can't stand it when people I'm in the middle of having a good conversation with somebody, they mess me up. Saying stupid stuff gets on my nerves. People come on here and try to have good conversation and people say something and the wrong person gets messed up. God, I can't even get the Dakota back. I didn't block him. Yeah, well, you need to watch what you say. I got people that actually give me conversation. And I hit the wrong person. Mhm. Good conversation is when you actually say something and you don't come and say, "Hey, you tired of this?" If you're trying to talk, you talk. You got a question, you have a question. You don't try to be smart. You try to, have a conversation. Ask me a question. I got a poll question. Participate. It's right there on the poll. I already talked about it. We can talk about whatever. But Dakota Miller was actually asking me something about LeBron James in a convo, and it messed me up because you was up there trying to be smart. I want conversations about stuff. I don't be liking a whole lot of just unnecessary talk. Thank you. No, Mahomes is two for me. I got Brady, Mahomes, Montana. It's important, but you got to show some respect too. So I wouldn't go to your home and disrespect. I wouldn't say, oh, I would wait to what you said and then I would fall in line. If I have questions, I'd ask. It's a respect factor. Now, see, Dakota was actually asking me questions just like this. Johnny Unitas, I don't have Unitas. I could make a case because I'm going to always take the cheap way out and say, because I didn't get to participate to see Johnny Unitas play, but I can put him honorary top 10. He was bad. The highlights I saw, he didn't know. He had a better receiver core than Mahomes ever had. And he had the Andy Reid before Andy Reid and Don Shula. Obliterate him how when Mahomes was a better mobile quarterback and had more comfort behinds. That doesn't even make any sense. And I love Marino. I grew up watching Marino. If you talking about a quick release and what he could do, but he didn't have Mahomes' wheels. He didn't have Mahomes' mechanics. I don't. I don't. Furthest thing from the truth, because I go back with Marino, if you must know. I remember he's University of Pittsburgh, and no one saw how he ended up playing coming. His thing was almost like Jordan in the sense that no one knew how good he was until he got to the pros. And he might be a better passer, but his resume ain't better. And I can't put him over no Mahomes with the resume. Mahomes been to 5 Super Bowls. Marino got 5 hands. How you doing? And Marino was bad. No, he wasn't. The Marx brothers were nothing to sneeze at. Them boys was bad. It's just that defense is back there. It's a different era and it's hard to compare. But I can't downplay what Mahomes has dominated this era. So Marino never dominated like Mahomes did. There's a big difference. And I have to take all that in consideration. So somebody asks me stuff, well, I can't compare eras, but I can say that if I'm looking at totality, hard to say because he had an equally great coach in Don Shula and Bill Walsh as far as offense. So that's hard to say. Marino never had a running game though. He not no Roger Craig. Yeah, he fell off. There was something, and that's all it takes. That's all it takes is rumors. Because rumors is why Warren Sapp fell to Tampa Bay in the 12th slot when he came out of Miami. Oh yeah, especially back then. Oh yeah, anything. Randy Moss fell to Minnesota. Oh yes, Dakota's is striking gold right here. There have been quite a few guys that, especially in the NFL. Oh yeah, any kind of scandal. Yeah, especially football. And there's somebody else I'm not thinking about right now. There's some others that come to that. It does. It happens a lot, especially in NFL. You probably don't believe it, but there was a lot of stuff that happened that some guys paid a price. Now, remember, the Bears were 12-0 when they played in that Monday Night Football game. He just played a great game. He hit quick passes and he got that rock out, and he was the only one to do it. How you figure when they're 15-1, 18-1 for season? Make it make sense. A one-loss team ain't hardly being owned. He had that moment. No, no, here we go, nothing. They won the Super Bowl. They lost one game. That's not the own. I think you got the two twisted. This is why you get into rears with me because if you're going to say that you love Marino and hold him high regard, fine. But to act like that 85 Bears team wasn't one of the greatest defenses as ever, if not the greatest, and which I saw. And so unless you saw it, I'm not trying to hear all that. I saw it in real time. And I saw Marino in real time. And he was bad. So when he fell off, no one saw it. Well, yeah, because of what they went through in the 80s. But no, it's not a big blunder. I can't feel sorry for him. I'm gonna feel sorry for a team that still won 6 Super Bowls. He looked okay in college, and he looked okay in a couple of games for the Steelers, but then his cadence was off. You never know. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. It's a crapshoot. Usually, the hometown in football doesn't work like it does in basketball. I'm just saying. Baseball, they make it work. Mm. I am just waiting for conversation. I ain't hearing nothing, and so people getting quiet again. You like to hear yourself talk, so why are you even on here? Because if I bring up a point about that he had that game where he beat them, but what did he do? Did New England not represent the AFC? Do you even know that half of what you're talking about? Based on what criteria? Based on what criteria? Destroy how? You're talking about individual. You ain't talking about team. Well, as I checked, he played quarterback. He didn't do it. Marino went to one Super Bowl. You got a better chance if you said John Elway because then I could kind of see that, and he ain't gonna beat him. No, because Mahomes got a gun on him. He can throw that thing. That depends on where he goes. It depends. I don't really want to talk about it too much for one main reason because it feels like it's a lot of watch where he goes, and if he bombs, then ain't gonna be all on it. So I hope so. No, not quite. The Marx Brothers were no joke. Duper and Clayton. Andre Franklin was okay. Tony Nathan was pretty dependable, but he had a legit receiving core. I watched him. I watched him play. And I'm not gonna sit there and badmouth the Marx Brothers or what Don Shula did. No, if you don't know, you should tell somebody. You don't know, you don't want to listen. That's what a lot of probably like cats come in here and try to tell someone who actually saw the stuff and then try to act like we've gone blind, didn't see the stuff. I don't like that kind of disrespect. If you didn't see it, admit it. Ask somebody who saw it and interpretate. Don't try to make up something that you ain't even comprehend because it's not even factual. And I dug Marino. Yeah, if he was 75, then you know that no, he was a very talented quarterback, but he couldn't dominate his own era. Okay. Elway went to more Super Bowls. Jim Kelly went to more Super Bowls. Okay. Come here acting like you popping off. Dan Fouts didn't go to a Super Bowl, but but Marino only went to one more thing than Fouts. And he had as much weaponry. Ken Anderson went. Boomer Esiason went. Okay. So no, I'm not trying to hear all that. Doesn't take away from Marino because I have much respect and he had a strong arm. You should go. I'm tired of talking. I am not talking more of this mess. Gotta go. I don't want to be wasting my time with people that be trying to argue and just not really bringing nothing to the table because it's just a waste of energy. It really is. And for the record, I liked Marino a lot, but he wasn't to sit here and say that. Oh, no, no, Mahomes did the thing. So anyway, that'll probably be the end of that till tonight. But oh well, I can't be having that unnecessary. If you got something he wants to say, we can talk, but it has to be where we're having a positive meeting of the minds, not where it's a one-sided, volley, and it's like a diss factor. I mean, no. Okay. Anybody got anything they want to talk about? Feel free. If you happen to be on board, feel free. And let's keep the energy good. Mm. All right. Just trying to sort everything out. Please hit the like, hit the poll question, and let's keep everything respectful if you're still on. Mhm. Okay, I'll probably stop in a couple of minutes. I'll try to get a little something, something. So just sometimes it just doesn't be like happening. So we'll see. We try. We got a little something in tonight. Only missed Saturday, so it's not bad. Might do a little bit tomorrow. Depends. So yeah, right. Stick around. See what we're working with. Okay. Probably try to get a couple minutes. I'll see if anybody comes through. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we got one more minute before we're gonna call it a day. Give it about 40 minutes. And it, you know, thank for the ones who did come through. Um, maybe tomorrow or we'll skip a day. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what kind of vibe I get. But anyway, I just gonna check, look, and see. Appreciate everybody that came through, and always respectful. And thank you so much. Got a couple minutes. Okay. Okay. Look to see if anybody was coming through. Nobody did. Okay, I think I'll call it a night now. Appreciate when they came through. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. If you want to have more live streams, get in touch with me and we got to make it count and get it out early. All right, take care. Peace.